So yes, I decided I'm gonna come on for another time. I'm getting ready to make dinner before my husband gets home. So, and tonight we're having tacos, and I'm gonna be making a P3 taco, a P3 tortilla, cheese tortilla, and it's great for tacos. So I'm gonna start off, and this is one of my least favorite things in the kitchen to do, and I usually make my husband do it because I hate grating cheese. Ugh. I don't know why. Probably because I've grated my knuckles before, and so it's a job in the kitchen I just can't stand. So it's usually my husband's job, but for the sake of being able to make a video for you, I'm sucking it up and grating some cheese. I'm going to grate enough for our tacos, and then some extra for the tortilla. And you've probably seen it before in the group, the phase 3 cheese tortilla. So you use melted cheese in the place of your tortilla. And depending, I'm going to look in my MyFitnessPal tonight, and I'm going to kind of add some things up and see if I can afford it calorie-wise. If not, I'll probably just have a taco salad because a cheese tortilla and cheese on my taco, it's going to be an awful lot of fat and an awful lot of calories. So let's see. Yes, tons of cheese. So with that, I'm going to jump over to the other side. Hold on. I'll bring you along for the ride. There we go. And I gotta plug you in. There we go. Battery's dying. So I realized I made a bunch of phase 2 recipes, and I had my coconut oil up here, and my sister was like, yeah, that kind of sucked, you making all those phase 2 recipes with coconut in plain view. Coconut oil in plain view. And I was like, sorry. Didn't do it on purpose, it's just that's where it lives. So anyway, hey Kelly. So what you do is you take a pan and you take your cheese and you kind of sprinkle it out into a circle. Some people do it in the oven. You can do it in the oven on parchment paper, and it's summer and I really don't feel like heating up my house with my oven. So I just kind of take, there you can see, made a little bit of a circle, and then I've got it on, I just got these brand new pans from my uncle. He sells them at like home shows and stuff, and we went there this weekend, and I got the whole set, and they're ceramic. And one of his things is I have to cook on medium heat. And anyone that knows me knows I do not cook on medium heat. So I'm learning, but it takes so long to cook on medium heat. So I usually always cook everything on high because I like things to go fast. But I will be patient, and I will cook it on medium. So I'm kind of just making it into a tortilla-ish looking circle. And I haven't done this in a long time, so hopefully I don't totally jack it up for the video. I probably should have checked the recipe out first, but I didn't. So we're doing this together. So as you can see, it's all melting now, and hopefully here in a few minutes, the bottom it starts to, cook harder on the bottom, and so, and then it kind of gets like a crust. I do this with mozzarella for a P3 pizza dough. So I would take mozzarella cheese, put it like this in my pan, let it get kind of crusty, and then I put tomato paste with Italian seasoning in it, and I, you know, layer it on and then put some pepperonis, which of course I will make another, make a video of that. And so let's see, it's not quite ready yet. This actually turned out to be a fairly large tortilla. So, you know, and I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to have a taco salad or if I'm going to have my taco on this tortilla tonight for dinner, because I don't know if I can afford the calories. I have to look and see how close I am to my maintenance calories tonight. There it goes. See, it's starting to turn a darker orange. Now it's kind of got it starts getting kind of crusty in it. I'm going to push it in a little bit because I notice it's getting super thin. We don't really want it super thin. I hope I don't jack this thing up. Having to learn to cook on medium heat. And a lot of times, come on. It looked a lot prettier a minute ago. And being I'm doing it on this new pan too, it makes it a little different for me. I'm not used to, hey Denise, not used to this pan yet, and it's super slippery, as you can see it. So it gets like that. Then a lot of times what I do is I will slide it off onto a paper towel, which then absorbs a lot of the grease. Uh-oh, it's looking ugly because it slid. Oh well, I probably did jack it. Let's see. Darn it. It's still too soft. Yeah, let me push this back so you can see it. Or can you? So I have it on a paper towel, kind of trying to spread it out. Got so. And then as it's cooling, I kind of want to make it into a taco. So then I can just stuff my taco stuff in it. So it's better actually because the side's already cooked. So you kind of, and so it won't melt together. And you can kind of form it. Because you kind of want it to be like that. So let it cool, and you've got a taco. If you had something to hang them on, which I don't, and you don't want it to stretch and stuff either, so as it's cooling, I'll probably put it in the fridge or something. I'm wondering if I can just probably do this. Squish it between. There we go. I'm still on B2, but I thought I would torture myself. Oh, Denise. Yes, this would be torture. I was craving cheese so bad my last week of phase 2. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Actually, here I can flop ya. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator like this and let it cool. And then you can make a couple of them. However many tacos you plan on making. They are, you know, they're high in calorie and high in fat because they are cheese. So, like I said, if you're making the shell out of cheese and you're putting cheese on the taco, they're going to be really high in calorie. And so just put them into MyFitnessPal. I didn't measure it. It's probably a good idea. I'll measure the next one to see how much cheese exactly to use. That way it's easier to put into MyFitnessPal. And probably what I'll do is in fact here, let me see. Let's do this. So, I'll make another one. Come on, it did. And then I'll use my, so to me it seemed like it was a little more than half a cup, maybe. So I've got 2/3 of a cup, which is a lot of cheese. And let's see if that, yeah, 2/3 of a cup. Is it 2/3? No, 3/4. Sorry. That other one could very well be a full cup. So as you can see, that's a lot of cheese. Because this here looks smaller, a lot smaller. So it'd probably be wise to go with a smaller size, like 3/4 of a cup of cheese. And you can use whatever kind of cheese you want. This is just, we keep this on hand. My husband eats a couple slices of cheese every night. It seems to help his blood sugar. So melt it and let it keep cooking until it gets to that dark orange color. I'm going to keep scooting it in, and so that it's not all thin and spread across. And then when it starts turning that darker orange color, put it on the paper towel, put a paper towel and fold it, put a paper towel in between, and then put it in the refrigerator to let it harden up. And then, you know, when you put your warm meat in it, it should warm up again. You can't really warm it up because it's cheese, it'll melt. So you see here it's starting to turn that darker orange color. And I wait until the middle turns that darker orange color, and then I'll slide it off onto the paper towel. They're a bit time consuming, but if you're really craving tacos, they're excellent for phase 3 tacos. And, you know, phase 4 too. If you don't ever want to add, you know, tortillas back in, it's a great way. There we go. And then see if I can, I didn't wait long enough in the whole center. So, whole center's too thin. So see, you kind of have to experiment with it. Let it cook up a little bit more, become a little more solid. This one's going to be a smaller one, which is better. So, there it is. P3 taco shell. And then I'll probably come back on and show the whole put together taco for, you know, that's good for phase 3. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.